There is a lot of money available for this. Here's a little bit about it. We actually got a kind of an emerging technologies grant on this, on the library building. I mean, I don't have to calculate a payback or an ROI to tell you that's a good idea. That number there on the right, that is an annual avoided cost. So every year, as long as we maintain, we'll get that. And here's the kind of the rubber hits the road, end of the day, we're done, and we're going to keep this building as efficient as possible. At CalTech, we call it active energy management. So once a week, we get together with our shops and our trades and our control specialists, and we look at the building function, and we see if they're functioning as we said that they should. So in this case, say we have the wireless pneumatic thermostats, giving us data from the zones that we didn't have before. That data goes into a Cypress server, and it's all kind of packaged for us. Here's the fun part. We do this at CalTech ourselves. Cypress can do this as well. We look at all the zones, so every different color is a different zone, and we pick off the ones that aren't working right. That's important because the ones that aren't working right are the ones that are going to cost you the most money. And what I mean by that is, like this guy up here, he has the largest variance to the temperature he should be. And if that's the case, the air handler is working a lot harder because he's calling for a lot more heating or cooling. So this is the one we're going to go fix first, and then we'll work our way down. And then, like I said, at the end of the day, it has to show up here at the meter. This is a immersion BTU meter. English, it measures the heating and cooling. So we've taken the data we didn't have, shoved it into a server, got it into a kind of a fancy way to look at the outliers, and we prove that it comes here. And because, like I mentioned earlier in a very fast pace, is that it's all about the bigger picture. It has to come back to this. It has to be able to be verifiable. We can prove that the savings are at the meter, so we get the utility savings that I said we would when we go through the energy modeling, and then we can actually pay back the revolving fund that started the whole thing to begin with.